50 we completed, I hope. Correct? Can you please confirm? What was the last one? 50 we completed, right? No idea. Yes. Okay. So just all the remaining are very easy things only. Don't worry much about that. So mostly these operators and data types will be completed today. So now consider the code. Enter number of customers of the bank. Okay, here line 1, here line 1. Next print of output. Observe very carefully, sir. Print of output. Good bit. 1 minute. Okay, here just observe a bit carefully. Yeah, here just observe that. Consider a code count. Enter number of customers of the bank. Which code to be inserted at line 1 to print 20 to the console if we pass 15 count value from the console. Regarding if we pass 15 as the input value, 15 as the input value. Now my requirement is I have to get to 20, sir. Can you please confirm which line we require to take? Sir, A or B or C or D. Output value will become 20. Output value will become 20. What the reason for that? Why we have to take, sir? Here by default, what is the type of this input? What is the type of this input? Input function is always counter return str type. Okay, you want 20. That's why compulsory we require to typecast to int type plus 5. Int value plus int value. Addition is going to be happen. Yes, in the first case, 20 is the answer. If you are taking directly count plus 5, immediately error we are going to get. Because the reason is string plus a number, string plus int value. Concatenation is not possible. Next, str of count plus 5, same. B and C both options are same. Next, count of float plus 5 means you are going to get a 20.0 but not 20. You are getting 20.0 but not 20. That's why. So compulsory we require to take this line. Okay, like just observe that. Yes, in the first case 20, second case error. Next last one 20.0 is the answer we are going to get. Please make sure. Sir, do you want to execute this code? Please confirm. Do you want me to execute this code? Okay, no. Well, sir, now next one. In which of the following cases we will get a class int as output? Class int as output, sir. Okay, as output. X is equal to 47.0 type of x. X is equal to float value. It is the float type. Next, it is str type. It is complex type. Then automatically 2 power 2. Anyone, can you please tell what is the x value? What is the x value? 2 power 2. What is the x value? So first this one will be evaluated. 2 power 2 means 4. Next, then 2 power 4. 2 power 4 means is 16. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 is 16. Okay, like the output. Of course, it is int type. So, which one is the correct answer, sir? D itself is the correct answer. Just have you observed, right? It is the float type, str type, complex type, but last one is int type. Okay, like but yeah, for most of the operators, associativity is left to right. But this exponent, it is always going to work from right to left. Remember, Manoj, it is right to left because this exponent operator, okay, associativity is right to left. Okay. Next, here just observe that which of the following are valid statements? Very important, sir. Which of the following are valid statements? 5 plus a false evaluates to false. Yes, is it true or false? 5 plus false evaluates to false. Is it true or false? False. Because 5 plus false, its value will become 5. Its value will become 5. 5 plus false means 0. True plus 1 evaluates to 2. 2. Correct or not? Yes, obviously. Sir, 5 plus 1, its value is always a 2. Its value is always a 2. Next, because true means 1, 1 plus 1, 2. Next, true and false evaluates to false. Correct, man. True and false. And operator, if both arguments are true, then only the result is true. Okay? Then only the result is true. That's why it is evaluates to false. Correct statement. True or false evaluates to false. No. True or false evaluates to true, sir. Next, type of empty string is a bool type. It is also wrong. It is str type. Okay, that's why which of the following are valid? Can you please tell, sir? B and C are the valid statements. Are you getting? B and C are the valid statements, right? So which of the following are valid? B and C are the valid statements. Okay, like now any explanation is required. Can you please confirm? Any explanation is required? Okay, so well, next here of course I shared the material. There you can able to see my explanations also. Okay, just next here what next? Which of the following string declarations spans more than one line? Means multi-line string declarations, sir. And consider white spaces properly when string is printed to the console. It has to print white spaces. Next, and after that white spaces, and then it has to print. Okay, so just a multi-line string literals. Can you please confirm among these which are valid? Okay, have you remembered, right? Multi-line string literal compulsory we require to use triple quotes. Triple single quotes you can use, or triple double quotes you can use. Okay, remember that. Single line string literal means single quotes or double quotes will work, but a multi-line string literals compulsory we require to use a triple quote symbols only. Okay, like triple quotes are symbols only, right? Okay. Now, which one is the correct answer, sir? Answer D. Multi-line string literal should be enclosed with the triple quotes. Okay, this is the explanation is also there. Okay, like next point. Consider, this one is invalid. Even you are taking \n, but you are moving to next line, right? Are you getting division? If all the things are taking in the same line, no problem at all. If you are taking in the next line, that's why error by default we are going to get. 1 minute. Let me show this one. Here, just have a look once. So just print of S1. Print of S1. Now observe carefully. Here. What is the answer by default we are going to get? Py test.py. Have you observed, right? Have you observed? You should not go to next line. Okay, you should not go to next line. Sir, I'm taking in the same line only. I'm taking in the same line only. Yes, then it is valid. But by display, Durga will come in one line, software will come in one line, solutions will come in one line while display. But it is valid, because you are taking that letter within a single line only. Have you observed, right? Even output is coming in the multiple lines, but if you divide into multiple lines, it will become invalid. All the people are in a position to understand. Please confirm why this one is invalid. Because you are taking division. Even you are taking backslash also. Backslash simple, it is treated as maybe symbol or something like it is. So up to this is clear for all of you, right? Yeah, here spaces are not there. If spaces are there, definitely it should be considered. Because in my string, I'm not taking any spaces. Even if you are going to take any spaces, definitely it's going to be considered. Manoj, clear, right? So their intention is whether you know multi-line string literals or not. That's what. Yes, this is the proper way to declare multi-line string literals. In a multi-line string literals also, if any spaces are there, compulsory it should be considered. Yes, it will be considered whenever we are using triple quote symbols. Clear? Any doubt? Manoj? Divijot? Okay? Well, now the next one. So just observe that. Consider the following code. Consider the following code. Print type of input, enter some value. Print, enter some value. Have you observed, right? Now take it with very special care. Now you are going to get str type. Now you are going to get str type. What is the type of str? I mean str. So the output is always str type. Whether you are passing anything from the console, the type is always str type only, because the default return type of input function, is always str, str type only. That's why if we enter 10 under 10.0 individually for every run, what is the output, sir? Individually for every run, what is the output? Okay, str is the answer. Okay, what is the reason? You know, what is the reason? You know, because the default return type of input function is always str. That's why, sir. Now, can you please cross check what is the answer, sir? Sir, not required to execute. Answer A. Input function always returns a string type only. Sir, do you want me to execute this code? Please confirm. Do you want me to execute this code? No, not required, right? Okay, just one matter of 1 second. Don't worry. Here, just observe. Okay, here this is the line, only one line. Now I'm trying to enter 10. Okay, class str. Now I'm trying to enter 10.0 class str. So if you run individually for 10 under 10.0, what the answer we are going to get? str like this, right? Okay, Ben. Sir, now consider the following code. Print the type of eval of input of enter some value. Type of eval of input of enter some value. Have you remembered, right? Eval function is always going to evaluate your provided value and will be converted into corresponding type. Eval function is always going to evaluate your input value and converted into corresponding type. Okay, if we enter 10 under 10.0 individually, for every run, what is the output? First one is the int, second one is the float. Regarding first one is the int, second one is the float. Obviously, which is the correct answer, sir? Okay, which is the correct answer? B itself is the correct answer. Have you observed, right? B itself is the correct answer. So, but eval function converts str type to corresponding type, sir. Okay, now let me take 10, sir. Let me take 10 int. Sir, let me take 10.0. Have you observed, right? Float type. Observe that. I hope clear. Any doubt? Can I go to the next level? Yeah. Which of the following statements are valid? Which of the following statements are valid? S is equal to Durga sir's Python classes are good. Oh, Durga sir's Python classes are good. Okay, so it causes error because we can't use double quotes and single quotes simultaneously. Option A. Second option, result is equal to 456 plus 456.0. Type of result is int. Next, the following expression evaluates to 12 false plus 5 minus true plus 35 by 4. Okay, floor division 4. The following line will print the result 4.5. Oh, it seems to be not single bit, 4 bits, but anyway, combining into a single bit. Can you please confirm which is valid? Sir, can you please tell first one is valid or invalid? Invalid. First one is invalid. It causes error. Because we can't use double quotes and single quotes simultaneously. Sorry, it won't arise any error. Perfectly, it is valid. Single quotes and double quotes simultaneously you can use, no problem at all. No error in this line. That's why. So no error in this line. That's why this option is the wrong, because this option is telling it causes error. Okay, fine. So this one, this B is also invalid, because he is telling the type of result is int, the type of result is float. Okay, it is also wrong option. Next, the following expression evaluates to 12. First thing, 35 by 4 will be evaluated. So 35 by 4 means 4 8s are 32. That's all. 8 8s are 32. Okay, 8 0 plus 5 8 plus 5 13 minus 1 12. Yes, perfectly. This is the correct statement. Correct? Anyone, can you please tell? Is this value is the 12 or not? Yes, this value itself is a 12 only. Okay, its value is a 12 only. Okay, like let me consider false plus like 12 itself is the valid. Next, the following line will print result is equal to 4.5. Result column 4.5. So is it 4.5 or not? Oh, you require to consider a bit dangerous point, sir. A bit dangerous point. Okay. Now listen this point carefully, sir. Here, do you know, first parenthesis will have highest priority. So 7 by 2. What about its value, sir? 3.5 plus false or true means true, sir. True means 1. True means 1 plus 9% 3 means 0, sir. 0. 3.5 plus 1 plus 0, its value is always what? 4.5. Is telling the same 4.5. Okay, the result is 4.5 like this, right? Let me consider what is the answer we are going to get, sir. Perfect 4.5. That's why. So among these two, okay, what is the output we are going to get, sir? This C and D are the correct options, right? C and D. Can you please have a look once? C and D. Okay, what is the reason? Even clear explanations I provide. First case, what will happen? Second case, why? Like explanation is also there. Yeah, Sachin, paper and pen, they are going to provide actually erasers, erasable paper, erasable board like actually they have to provide. But don't worry, you can ask them. Can you please tell what is the problem with the C? Any explanation is required? Divijor. Any explanation is required? Yes, false. Yes, correct. 0 plus 5 minus 1 plus 8. 0 plus 5 minus 1 plus 8. Correct, right? Its value is 12 only. Yeah. Well, sir, now can you please tell? It's too much. It is small kids. Okay. It is the kid level bit. Okay. X is equal to 10, Y is equal to 20. What is the type of X plus 5? What the answer? You can tell. What the answer we can tell, sir? Can you please spell out? Okay. The answer is STR type. The answer is STR type. Next, sir, any explanation is required because both are string type. Then automatically plus operator is always going to work. Plus operator is always going to work for STR. That's why STR type. Next, consider the code. A is equal to float R 123.456. Which expression evaluates to 2, sir? Which expression evaluates to 2? They are asking. Oh, which expression evaluates to 2? Okay, like must be required. Sir, now int of A plus false. Int of A means 123 plus false means 0. It is evaluates to 123. Bool of A means, do you know A is not 0. If it is not 0, true. True plus true means 2. Correct. str of a means the same. Bool of a means true. Okay, that's why B itself is the correct answer. Okay, B itself is the correct answer, right? Can you please cross check? B itself is the correct answer. Okay, int of a plus 123, bool of a 2, 123.456, and then true. It is the answer, right? Any doubt? Only a is equal to 1? No. A value is, you are going to get 123. B value is 2. C value is bool. Okay. Next. Sir, can you please observe which x is equal to text? Which line of the code will assign TT to output? Somewhere we covered this bit, sir. Okay, so immediately you can able to tell T here is available, here also it is available, here is available, here also it is available. Output is equal to x of 0 plus x of 2, x of 0 plus x of 2, 0 1 2 3. So x of 1 1, no, x of 0 plus x of minus 1, x of 1 plus x of 4. Sir, which one is the correct answer? Which one is the correct answer in this case? Can you please confirm? C. Because x of 4 is not available. Immediately we are going to get answer index error we are going to get. That's why 0 minus 1 itself is the correct answer. Minus 1 means last one, 0 means first one. So if I add plus both TT is the output we are going to get. Can you please observe that? TT. So answer C. In the first case what will happen? Second case what will happen? Third case what will happen? Like this, right? Okay. Well, now consider the Python code. L1 is equal to Sunny, Bunny, Chinny, Winnie. L2 is equal to Sunny, Bunny, Chinny, Winnie. Okay. Yeah. This bit already discussed with the same model, I hope. Maybe content is the different. Okay. Maybe same we covered just. L1 is not L2. Can you please tell in our theory we discussed this bit? Okay. Can you please tell? Not required to keep any explanation because you are the experts in that area. First one, L1 is not L2. L1 is not L2. Yes, obviously true is the answer. L1 is not L2. True is the answer because both are not pointing to the same object. Okay. L1 not equal to L2. L1 not equal to L2. False is the answer because content wise both are same. That's why true, false. Next, L1 is equal to L2. L1 is equal to L2. Now onwards, L1 is pointing to L2 object. Now L1 is not L2. It is the false. L1 is not equal to L2. It is also false. Are you getting? So what is the answer we are going to get? First one, true, false. If anywhere doubt is there, please let me know. The answer is true followed by false, like the 3 false. True followed by false. So obviously which one is the correct answer? True followed by false, like sir, can you please cross check? Answer D. Any doubt? Any doubt? Okay, well, sir, what is the next thing I want to take? Same thing only with a small change. Can you please tell what the output we are going to get now? Sir, this is please make sure this bit you have to keep in your mind. Compulsory question for the exam. Maybe content may be changed, but the style is the same. That's why please make sure you should aware. Obviously, which one is the correct answer, sir? L1 is L2, false. L1 double equal to L2, true. Next, if I assign L1 double equal to L1 is equal to L2, then obviously content is always same. False, true is the answer. So reverse. If any person required explanation, please let me know because we covered already this type of bits. False, true is the answer we are going to get. Any doubt? But this bits you should just here this type of bits you have to save your valuable time. So you will get 1 minute time. In that just some 10 seconds only you require to answer this. Then the remaining 50 seconds you can utilize it for other bits. Okay, remember. So the answer we are going to have for this A itself is the answer. Okay, yeah. Next, consider the code. Consider the code. Consider the code. Print 10 double equal to 10 and 20 not equal to 20. 10 double equal to 10 or 20 not equal to 20. Not 10 double equal to 10. What is the result? Nothing will be there. Nothing will be there. It's a very easy. It is the true. It is the true. It is false. True and false means false. First case false. Second one, true or false means true is the answer. Third one, it is the true, because of not it will become false. That's why false, true, false. False, true, false is the answer. So which may be matched thing. False, true, false. Maybe okay, maybe C itself is the answer, sir. Maybe C itself is the answer. Answer C. Observe that carefully. Here, like, yes, false, true, false. Can you please confirm? Any explanation is required? You respond. Any explanation is required? That's all. Next, do you know? Consider the code. Not the O, not the 0, not the 10, not empty, not Durga, not none. What is the result? Excellent. What is the result? Not the 0, not the 10, not empty, not Durga, not none. What is the answer? Sir, very simple. 0 is always treated as a false. Non-zero is always treated as a true. Remember this one. Empty string is always treated as the false. Non-empty string is always treated as the true. None is always considered as false. None is always considered as false. False. Remember this one. None means false. Can you please tell the answers? Not 0, not 10, not okay, like not 0. Sir, 0 means false. First one is the true. Second one is false. Third one true. Fourth one false. Fifth one true, sir. Okay, like so. Which one is the matched thing, sir? 1 minute. First one, 0 means false, not means true. Next, 10 means true, not means false. Third one, true you are going to get, because empty means false. Next, false we are going to get. None means true you are going to get. Okay, so TFT. Are you seeing anywhere? B, I hope. Correct, right? TFT. Okay, let me cross check. True, false, true. Well, okay. Now, any explanation is required? Can I go to the next level? Yeah. Can you please tell what is the answer we are going to get in this case? LST is equal to 789. B is equal to LST of colon. Print of B is LST, B double equal to LST. What answer? What is the answer? Yes, the answer is false followed by true. Because, Swami, false followed by true. Because slice operator always going to produce a new copy. Slice operator always going to produce a new copy. A new copy. Remember this one. Slice operator will produce a new copy always. Okay. So here even the same content, but LST and B both are different objects. That's why is operator returns false. Double equal operator returns true, because content is the same. So false followed by true itself is the answer. Then automatically A is the answer. False followed by false followed by, okay, here false followed by A itself is the answer, sir. Remember this, sir. If you want, just have a look once, sir. Okay, false followed by true itself is the answer. Any doubt, friends? Everyone in the position to understand, right? Okay, now, sir, can you please tell, of course, this is one student asked the doubt, just I kept it directly. Okay, don't worry. Okay, sir, now, what is the output? What is the output we are going to get? Somewhere, someone asked this doubt, I hope. Now, Kant or Prudvi or who asked this out, I don't know. Okay, I framed it in the big style. V1 is equal to 1, V2 is equal to 0. V1, this operator is called exclusive OR operator. Are you getting exclusive OR operator? If both the bits are same, then 0. If both the bits are different, then 1 we are going to get. Remember this one. If both the bits are different, then 1 we will get. If both the bits are same, then we will get 0. This is the rule, sir. Now have a look once. V1 is 1, 0. V1, sir, exclusive or V2 means both are different, 1, 1. Now V1 exclusive or V2 means again both are different. V1 is 1, V2 is 0, 1 is the answer. V1 is equal to V1 exclusive or V2 because now V1 and V2 are the same bits, that's why 0. Print V1 means 0. Getting anywhere explanation is required? Anywhere explanation is required? Okay. 0 itself is the answer we are going to get. 0 itself is the answer. Okay, exclusive OR operator in our material already I discussed, right? 0 itself is the answer. Okay, now what is the answer? A, exclusive OR operator. If both bits are same, then the result is 0, otherwise the result is 1. Okay, next, even this bit also I hope we know the asked, it seems. I'm not sure. Yeah, this doubt, yes, we know. I remember. Can you please tell, yes, which one is the, what is the output you are going to get? We covered already this one. So here, do you know, this is the list. This is the list for each element present in this list. So convert into uppercase and add again to that. First I am taking A, sir. A. Convert into uppercase and add again to the same list. Now A is going to come. Next B, sir. Now B is going to come. Next C, sir. Next C is going to come. Next D, sir. Next D is going to come. Next A, sir. Converting to A is going to come. Next B is going. Sir, this cycle never going to end. Never going to end. Keep on continue until memory completed inside virtual machine. So memory, this is keep on continue until memory is going to be completed. At last you are going to get memory error because it's not going to be, so this list never going to end because every time you are adding something. That's why continuous, it will continue like anything. At last it is going to rise memory problem. Going and so on. Until memory is available, it will continue. Once memory is going to be completed, then it will be stopped. The same bit is there even in our OCJA also, sir. Not cache memory, it is Python virtual machine memory. No count. Inside PVM, heap memory will be there. Inside that, the objects will be stored. Even in our Java OCJA also, same bit is there, sir. Okay, don't worry, in my system, more memory is there. Okay, just will come, don't worry. Okay, meanwhile, just we will go to the next bit. Automatically, you can see, sir, just after some time, don't worry. I will show anyway. I won't go without showing the output. Here observe ABCD, syntax error, memory error yet thrown at runtime, like this, right? Memory error thrown at runtime, like now. Have a look once, memory error already came. PVM memory means RAM only, not hard disk, Sachin. Okay. Now, can you please observe? Can you please tell what is the output we are going to get just because of this line? Anyone? Anyone? What is the output we are going to get just because of this line? Can you please confirm? Result is equal to str of bool 1 plus float of 10 by float of 2 plus like what is the result? Sir, very simple. First division is going to be performed, sir. First division will be performed. So 10 by 2, 5.0. Bool of 1 means true, sir. Again, true plus 5.0 means 6.0. 6.0 will be converted to str. Print of result means 6.0 is the answer we require to get. 6.0 is the answer we are going to get. Can you please 1 minute on this problem came? Okay. Now print of result 6.0. Of course, internally it is the string type. 6.0 is the answer. Getting? That's all. So these are the important questions. Okay. These are the important questions you people can expect. The next, one more bit I added. I'm not sure is it there or not. No. Clear, right? Okay. So that's all the data types concept and operators concept. These are the things. So this bit already we discussed. Can you please crack check? S is equal to Durga's of which of the following lines will assign 9 to variable? Which of the following lines will assign 9 to variable result? Length of S will become 10. Length of L strip will become 10. Length of R strip will become 10. Length of strip will become 10 only. Length of S not replace. So can you please? Obviously, which one is the correct answer? E. That's all. Okay, even this is. Yes. How many people practiced the questions whatever I shared for you people? Yes, all the people practiced, right? Compulsory you require to practice. Compulsory you require to practice. So you can see more or less the same kind of questions for the certification exam. Okay, so that's why make sure practice must be required so that you will be in touch with the subject also. Okay, so the main intention is, so in our regular sessions operators concept we never gave that much importance, but now compulsory we should require to give the importance for that. Are getting floor division, normal division, just only one time we learn, but now sir compulsory you should have clear clarity about that. Next, even I covered about input and output statements also, correct time? Now the last flow control, the next thing what I have to discuss, flow control. So first let me review our theory first, and then we will go for practice questions. It is also most important concept. It is the most important concept for the exam sake. Do you know 20 to 25% of your exam weightage is going to be covered from this flow control. Here, just have a look once. One of our faculty just he cleared the exam, the sample score sheet. If you observe, he got do you know how much score this person got? Observe that this is 97. Are you getting? This person got 97. 97 is the score out of passing score 70. 97. How many bits this person missed? Only 2 bits. Out of 40, 38 correct. Only 2 bits he missed. Only 2 bits. 2 bits he missed. In that 2 bits, where he missed those 2 bits, just have a look. Have a look once. Are you observing right? Are you observing right? Yes, friends. Are you seeing the screen? Yes. Where this person missed here. Have you observed right? Just this is one topic. This is one topic where you missed one bit. Perform operations using data types and operators. Here have you observed the bar graph, not end, means one question he missed, sir. The second one, documentation and structure, he got complete. Next, perform troubleshooting and error handling. Yes, he got only 1 or 2 bits are there. Input and output operations, he got. Perform operations using modules and tools. Everywhere he got good score. But last again, where he missed that control flow with the decisions and loops. Here again 1 bit he missed. Regarding that, just observe. That's why compulsory you people should have clear clarity about flow control. Almost around 25 questions I prepared for the flow control. Just after brief review of this theory, we will discuss about that. Okay? Can I start? Are you getting the things right? Okay, sir. Now just let me take a bit. Let me start flow control terminology. Right? Sir, you know flow control. Flow control. The name itself indicates in which order the statements will be executed at runtime. In which order the statements will be executed at runtime is by default considered as flow control, right? Okay, well. So next, in that flow control, there are 3 types of statements are there, sir. There are three types of statements are there. The first one, selection statements. The first one, selection statements, right? So if you have some group of options are there, can you please select only one option and execute? Can you please select only one option and execute? So for that, if is there, next if else is there, next if elif, next if elif else, like if elif else syntax we can use. Regarding if you can use, if else we can use, next if elif else we can use, right? Sir, have you observed? If you have only one option, it may execute, may not execute. Simple if condition. If you have only one option, if of some Boolean condition. Okay, if this condition is the true, execute this one. If this condition false, then don't execute this. This is just a simple if statement, right? Second one, if else. I have 2 options are available, sir. Among these 2, only one option should be executed at runtime based on my condition. Then automatically we should go for if else. Okay, like if elif. When we should go for if elif, sir, you know, right? Yes, you know. So if elif else, when we should go for if elif else is if we have multiple options are available, then we require to go for if elif else. Okay, multiple options are there, then we require to go for if elif else. Sir, can you please tell any example about these statements? Can you please confirm any example about these statements? Okay, just a matter of 1 minute, just for syntax familiarity, let me go for a small example. Just familiar with the syntax, right? Here I'm taking name is equal to input enter name, enter your name. Okay, like this I'm taking, sir. Enter your name. Like now my target is if name is equal to Durga. If name is equal to Durga, like very simple, print off, hello Durga, good morning. Hello Durga, good morning. That's all. So this is simple if statement, right? Sir, if the name is Durga, automatically, sir, this one is going to print. If the name is not Durga, then it's not going to be executed like this, right? Sir, just have a look once, sir. What I want to take here is just D colon, okay, py test.py. Regarding py, enter your name. Enter your name. Sir, my name is Durga. Like I am trying to enter. What is the answer we are getting? Hello Durga. Good morning. Like. Sir, suppose I enter some Ravi. Ravi, can you please tell this condition satisfied or not satisfied? Please. This condition is satisfied or not satisfied? Respond. Respond. This condition is satisfied or not satisfied? Not satisfied. If this condition fails, then automatically this statement is not going to execute. Nothing will be printed to the console. Okay. Yes. Now observe what is the output, sir. Nothing will be there. Okay. So you have only one option. You have only one option. So it should be executed based on some condition. If the condition is satisfied, then only execute this one. If the condition fails, then you are not required to execute. Then we should go for if statement. I mean, this is simple if statement, right? But sometimes two options are there. If the name is Durga, can you please print this one? Can you please print this one? Else, I have another option is there. Hello guest. Hello guest, good morning. Hello guest, good morning. Like this I can take. Hello guest, good morning. Good morning. Like this we can take. Sir, can you please tell what is the output we are going to get in this case? Sir, if the name, can you please tell how many options are there? In this case, how many options are available, sir? Two options are there. Regarding two options are available, right? Sir, if the name is Durga, then immediately, hello Durga, good morning. If the name is not Durga, then this one is going to execute right now. Have a look once, sir. Have a look once. Enter your name, Durga. Okay, sorry. Enter your name, Durga. What is the answer? Hello Durga, good morning. Enter your name, Ravi. Hello guest, good morning, something like that. If you have two options are there, based on some condition, only one option is required to execute, then happily we can go for, okay, this if else syntax. Clear? Any doubt? Friends, are in the position to understand, right? Okay, well, because all these things in our regular sessions already aware, just for syntax familiarity, just we are talking. If multiple options are available, sir, okay, enter your brand. If the name, if sir, this is the brand, assume that, enter your brand. If the brand is, okay, if the brand is Kingfisher, KF, then automatically, sir, if the brand is KF, it is too light. It is too light. It's a too light, like I'm taking. Sir, multiple options are there. Multiple options are available, sir. Next, elif, brand is brand is equal to sir KO. Brand is equal to KO. Okay, print it is children's brand. It is children's brand. Like this I'm taking. It's the children's brand. Sir, if the brand is equal to KF, KO, RC, okay, Royal Challenge, okay, print, what is the other one? It is not that much kick. It is not that much kick. Okay, like next, if brand is equal to FO, poster, okay. Regarding if brand is equal to poster, then just a very simple sub. It is what you can buy one, get two. Buy one, get two. Like one beautiful offer is there, sir. Next, else other brands are not recommended. Other brands are not recommended. Okay, that's all. So, can you please observe that? Total, how many options are available? How many options are there, sir? Please respond. Total, how many options are available? 5. Regarding KF, KO, RC, if multiple options are there in Python, then we require to use this if, elif, else, and so on. Okay, well, sir, now let me execute this one. If this condition satisfied, now this is the body. else this condition is satisfied, then this is the body. Else this condition is satisfied, this is the body. Like so, five actions are there. Based on that, one action will be executed. Then we should go for if, else. Okay, remember. But anyway, in other languages, to handle these type of situations, we will have switch statement is there. We remember in Java, C, C++, everywhere switch statement is there. But there is no such type of switch statement concept in Python. Remember, we have else, if, else, elif. These keywords only we require to use for the flow control. I mean, for the conditional statements or selection statements purpose. Okay, like switch statement is not there in other languages. Okay, now have a look once. Sir, here enter your brand. Okay, my brand is KF. Okay, KF. Then automatically it's do light. Regarding enter your brand KO. Then happily it's a children's brand. Sir, just I'm taking RC, then it is not that much kick. If I'm taking FO, sir, buy one get two, buy one get two. Okay. Next, enter your favorite brand. Sir, local brand, Karjura, Kalyani. Like there are some local brands are available, sir. If I enter this one, then other brands are not recommended. Are you getting? Friends, are you in a position to understand? Any doubt? That's all. This is about just selection statements. How to use if, else, elif. These are syntaxes, right? But one small thing you should aware, sir. One small thing you people should aware. Take very special care. Compulsory at least 2 or 3 questions from this area. Okay, that coding example. So that's why take very special care about this terminology. That coding example, sir. You have to take special care about this one. What the point is? Yes, observe carefully, sir. What the point is, sir? Very simple. Very simple, sir. What is here? Do you know? This is the small observation must be required for you people, right? Suppose assume that if marks are sir greater than 90, grade is A grade. Assume this type of coding I want to do. If marks are sir greater than or equal to 80 and less than 90, sir, here we have shown greater than 80, here let me take greater than or equal to 80 but less than 90, then grade is B. Okay, like so. Can you please write the program for these type of requirements? Like regarding there are some small still some more options are available. Very common mistake most of the people are going to do, very common while writing the code. Sir, what they did is, sir, enter your marks. Observe that, enter your marks like if marks greater than or equal to 90, greater than or equal to 90, sir, grade A grade, like this I'm taking, sir. Can you please tell, okay, based on this, what is the next condition? What is the next condition? Based on this requirement, elif, here what condition I have to take? Can you please fill this x, what I have to take? Compulsory, these type of questions are very common for the exam. You should have the knowledge. Please. I want to print B grade. Okay, this is my requirement. Sir, x should be filled with good, excellent. Can you please I want to listen from each and every person, man. I want to listen from each and every person. Please respond. Okay, well, all the people options completed. Now here just have a look once, sir. If you, I hope on the Zoom you can able to see the people options. Normally you may not see. Okay, now are you seeing the options whatever entered by students? Are you seeing the options entered by students? Can you please observe that? Now I hope this screen is visible for all. Correct? Yes, friends? Yeah. Now are you seeing the options whatever entered by you? Now you can't see this chart window. Okay, on the Zoom, I hope you can able to see the chart window, sir. Have you observed, right? All conditions entered by the students. I mean, these are some, still some more are there anyway, right? So take very special care about what the thing is. Sir, while writing this type of code in the exam, it's a very common, multiple questions are there from this area. That's why, sir, I'm intentional telling this point. Observe carefully, right? When here I want to take if marks greater than or equal to 80, if marks greater than or equal to 80 and lesser than 90 and marks lesser than 90, then we have to take print B grade. Can you please confirm, is it a valid code or not? Please respond. Is it valid code or not? Yes, 100% pakka, it is valid. What is the problem with that? Sheshank, what is the problem with that? 100% pakka, it is valid code. Don't worry. Yes, if marks are greater than, this condition should be satisfied, under this condition should be satisfied, then automatically print B grade. Okay, like, sir, of course, here we require convert into the int. Sir, anyway, converted into int, don't worry. Converted into int. Here my concentration is on conditional check, not on the type conversion. Can you please tell, is it valid or not? Is it valid or not? Yes. So perfectly this one is valid, sir. This condition itself is valid. But the problem here is, so instead of this, if I remove this one, is it valid or not? If I remove this part, is it valid or not? Please respond. I don't want. I want to remove this second half. Is it going to fulfill our requirement or not? Remember that. Is it going to fulfill our requirement or not? Yeah. Here, that's what you people should be aware. Yes, I'm seeing invalid. No. Okay, like here, second condition we are not required to take, because the reason is, when the control will comes to this elif part, please observe, if the control is coming to elif part means if this condition fails. If this condition fails means compulsory marks are less than 90, then only the control is coming to this place. Okay, remember that. So if the marks are greater than or equal to 90, first one only will execute. But when the control will comes to this elif means first condition fails. First condition fails means marks is already less than 90. If marks is already less than 90, why you have to check this condition? Unnecessary, you are wasting system time. Are you getting? Now, can I remove this part? Friends, can I remove this part? So that's what you should aware, sir. Okay? Most of the people are going to fail. Sir, you didn't write on marks less than 90. No, when the control will comes to this elif part, if this condition fails. If this condition fails means marks is already less than 90. Marks is already less than 90, then only we require to do that. Any doubt? Any doubt? This observation must be required for you people, right? So same way, if I can take now my next condition is, so my next condition is here just the marks are greater than or equal to 70 and less than 80, then grade is a C. Then grade is a C. Like observe that. Now, yeah, Manoj, order is important, man. Order is important. In the case of if else, compulsory order of execution is very important. It is not switch statement. Okay. Now, can you please guide what is the condition I have to take, sir? Please respond. If the marks greater than or equal to 70 and less than 80, grade is C. Please observe the difference. What's the answer you have to take? Yes, very simple. You require to take greater than or equal to 70. Can you please tell? And marks less than 80. Is this second half required or not required? Is the second half required or not required? Not required. Because if this condition fails, this condition fails, this condition fails, then only it is coming. Then only it is coming. It is coming to this place. That's why it is if else kind of syntaxes. Okay, that's we are not required to check this condition, because if the control is coming to this place means this condition is already satisfied. This condition is already satisfied. Then why you have to? That's why, sir, this part is not required. Getting right? So this type of areas you have to take special care. Okay, like now I want to change my style. I want to change my style. Can you please observe? Can you please observe that if marks greater than or equal to 90, A grade. Now just if marks greater than or equal to 80, sir, this is if marks greater than or equal to print C grade. Can you please tell, is it going to fulfill our requirement or not? Is it going to fulfill our requirement or not? Can you please observe that playing the games? Is it going to fulfill our requirement or not? No way. No way. It's not going to fulfill our requirement. Suppose if my marks are 95. If my marks are 95, observe that A grade I want to print. Now marks greater than or equal to 90, print A grade. It is going to print A grade. And then it is a normal if. It is also going to execute. Sir, 95 greater than or equal to 80, print B grade also. Sir, 95 greater than or equal to 70, print C grade also, which is not going to fulfill our requirement. Regarding in this case, all the if statements are going to execute, because all the conditions, all conditions are satisfied. 95 greater than or equal to 90, 95 greater than or equal to 80, 95 greater than or equal to 70, sir. Now, if you want, have a look once, enter your marks, 95 marks, 95. Can you please observe? A grade, B grade, C grade. Getting? Are you seeing the mistake, right? Okay. Now, what I want to take is, I want to fix this problem. One solution is elif. But second solution, now your cinema will come in the picture. Under marks less than 90. Are you getting? Under marks less than 80. Because here we are using which conditions are if conditions, not elif conditions, If only if conditions I'm going to use. In the exam, sometimes what they will do, they will try to use only if. Then, can you please fill, okay, this condition? Can you please fill this condition like this? Now, is it going to fulfill our requirement? Can you please confirm? Is it going to fulfill our requirement? Yes. Okay. Now observe, if I provide 95, only this condition satisfied. Sir, this condition fails because marks less than 90, because marks less than 80, this condition fails. That's why. So only A grade by default is going to print. Only A grade 95, only A grade by default is going to print. Yeah. Observe that. Are you using elif? Are you using if? Next, else control compulsory you require to take care. Next, what conditions we are checking? Is there any under complex conditions are there, or simple conditions, compound conditions? Like you should have more concentration, more clarity on this. Are you getting right? Very common mistakes what the people are going to do. Friends, any doubt? Okay. Sir, from this concept, okay, can you please write a program? To print, okay, biggest number from the given three numbers. Can you write a program to print the biggest numbers from the given three numbers, three given int values? Assume that, sir. Now observe the code. N1 is equal to input of enter first number, okay? But compulsory, better to typecast, compulsory you require to typecast, okay? Enter second number, enter third number, like this, right? Okay, enter first number, enter second number, enter third number, like this I'm taking. Okay, now what is the next one we have to take is, sir, can you please observe N1, assume that N1 is the bigger number is N1 is the bigger, sir. The biggest number is N1. Then obviously, what conditions we have to check? If N1, when N1 should be the bigger, if N1 greater than N2, N1 greater than N3. If these two conditions are satisfied, then only N1 should be greatest, biggest number, right? That's why biggest number. That's why what I will take is, if N1 greater than N2 and N1 greater than N3, okay, print the biggest number. Print the biggest number is N1. Okay, listen very carefully, sir. Listen a bit very carefully. So, Manoj, ternary operator is not my intention, because here you require to familiar with if, else, and so on. That's why. Sir, next, here, elif. Can you please tell which condition we have to check now? Boss, which condition we have to check now? Elif, which condition we require to check now? It is not the if, it is the elif. Can you please tell which condition I require to check? Yes, good. The requirement is, we have to check only N2 greater than N3. We are not required to check N2 greater than N1 or not. Okay? If N2 greater than N3. What is the reason for that? Okay. Sir, if the control is coming to this part, means N1 is not bigger. That's why you require to compare only N2 greater than N3, like this, right? Observe that. Now print of biggest number is N2. Sir, else I'm taking. So here you are not required to check anything. So if really N1 is the bigger, here only the control will be stopped. Sir, if it is not, N1 is not bigger, if N2 is the bigger, the control is coming to this place, right? But still the control is coming to this place because it is the else part. So means N1 is not bigger, N2 is not bigger, then obviously bigger number is, okay, biggest number is N3. That's it. Any doubt? Are you getting right? Whenever I'm telling this example, this example, everyone is going to tell. Everyone is going to tell, sir, here, here there is you are not required to, here you are checking only N2 greater than N3, but you are not checking with respect to N1. That's why this program is not going to work. No, because here we are using what? Elif. Here we are using what? Elif. Remember that. Can you please observe? Everyone in the position to understand, right? Yeah, was every day. That logic is not going to work. Okay, well, now observe that. Now observe this one. Invalid syntax, where is some comma is missing. Yeah. Can you please observe? Enter first number 10, enter second number 20, enter third number 30. Then obviously biggest number is 30. Now let me do reverse 30. Next 20. Yes, biggest number is that. Now let me take 10. Let me take 30. Let me take 20. In any order you can take, biggest number is always 30. Perfectly it's going to work. Getting right? Yes, Shashank. So up to this, not required to explain anything, because in the exam, maybe a chance. Suppose I have one small doubt. Can you please tell? What conditions I have to take? What conditions I have to take? In the place of x, 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 in the place of y, y, y. Are you in the position to understand, right? Okay, what conditions we require to take? Here, just n2 greater than n3. Is it going to fulfill our requirement? Is it going to fulfill our requirement? If I can take like this, is it going to fulfill our requirement? No, no, no. Because it is the if, not elif, not elif. So whether this condition satisfied or not satisfied, compulsory the control will comes to this part. Okay, compulsory the control will comes to this part. That's why every time you require to check n2 greater than n3 and n2 greater than n1. Regarding here compulsory we have to take like here also n3 greater than n2 and n3 greater than n1. Something like. Okay, so the same terminology. So are you using if or elif? Compulsory you should have clear clarity about that. That's about my intention of telling, because there always one drop down they will keep here. Which of the following condition we have to select? Okay, so there are multiple options are there. Whether we are using if or elif, you should have clear clarity, right? All the people are in a position to understand, right? Okay, that's all. So this type of questions you should have clear clarity about this one, sir. Next, that's all. This is about if, elif, else, like these three syntaxes familiarity wise, just the loopholes you should observe. Next, iterative statements, right? Okay, iterative statement. Sir, switch statement, is it available in the Python or not? Can you please confirm? Similar to other languages, I mean, switch statement, is it available in the Python or not? No, no. Next one, iterative statements. Iterative statements. iterative statements. So what is about iterative statements? Very simple. There are, if you want to execute a group of statements iteratively, if you want to execute a group of statements iteratively, then happily we can go for iterative statements. Iterative statements are nothing but loops concept, right? Okay, loops, some people may use. Sir, in Python, we have only two loops are available, for loop and while loop. For loop and while loop, sir. For loop and while loop. These two things compulsory you should be aware. The syntax is also must be required for you, right? Okay, just take very special care. There are only two loops are available. Okay, for loop and while loop. Sir, what is the syntax for the while loop? What the syntax for the while loop, sir? What the syntax for loop? For loop, very simple, sir. For each item in sequence, do you know the people who are coming from Java background? The people who are coming from Java background. Here the point is, in Java we have two types of loops are there, for loop and for each loop. Python for loop is nothing but Java's for each loop. It is not general purpose for loop. Remember that. It is not the general purpose for loop. So Python's for loop means Java's for each loop. Remember that. Okay. So for each element x present in sequence. For each element x present in sequence. So means so for every element present inside this sequence, what you require to do? Suppose assume that L is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40. For each x in L, for every element x in L, print of x. Then automatically for every element, for each element in L, means first time x will become 10, next time 20, next time 30, next time 40. That's all. Simple is going to print, sir, here 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, well, same way for each element present in Durga is a sequence. In this sequence, every element means first time D, second time U, second time, third time R, G, A. Like every character itself acts as a element. Can you please guide what is the output we are going to get now? Please respond. What is the output we are going to get now? D, U, R, G, A, like this, right? It's not going to take index positions, it's going to take characters directly. X is not index, X is a characters, right? D, U, R, G, A, like this we are getting. Clear, right? So you can give any sequence, happily it's going to work, sir, in the same style. Okay, then suppose my requirement is, sir, immediately ask, just like a for loop I want to execute, sir. Just like a for loop I want to execute, normal for loop I want to execute something like Java's normal for loop. How you can able to do? Suppose if my requirement is to print a hello 10 times, to print a hello 10 times, this is about my requirement, right? So in the normal for loop in Java, for int I is equal to 0, something like here, how I can consider. So 10 times it has to execute, sir, for each I in range of 10, sir. For each I in range of 10, print of X. For each I in range of print of I value, assume that print of I. So for each I value in the range of 10 means 0 to 9. Range of 10 means what? 0 to 9. Print of I. What is the answer? 0 to 9 you are going to get the answer. Regarding 0 to 9 you are getting the answer. But now my requirement is I don't want to print I value for the same number of times, sir. Can you please print a hello? Can you please print a hello? Like, yes, simple. We can convert this for loop into normal for loop also by using just like this one. Getting clear, right? Everyone familiar with the syntax? Everyone familiar with the syntax of the for loop? Similarly, while loop also. Similarly, while loop, okay? Why here for loop is based on elements of the sequence. Okay? For in Python, for is always based on sequence. For loop is always based on sequence. But the while loop is always based on condition. Observe carefully, sir. Okay? For loop is always based on sequence. While loop is based on some condition. If you observe the syntaxes side by side, then you can able to understand. You can able to understand the terminology, right? Okay. Here for loop syntax, if you for loop is always based on syntax, whereas while loop is based on some condition. Okay, condition like. For loop is always based on some sequence means Shashank. It's always going to work for the sequences. If you are not having the sequence means range, list, tuple. Like if you are not having that, then automatically it's not going to work. Okay. Next, while loop syntax, while some condition. This is the body, sir. So as this condition is true. Then can you please execute the body? If this condition fails, then the loop execution fails. Observe that difference, right? Okay. So until this condition, keep on. As long as this condition is the true, body will be executed. If this condition fails, then the body is not going to be executed. Please make sure you should have clear clarity about this terminology, right? Are you getting? So now I want to print hello 10 times. I require to print hello 10 times by using while loop. Very simple. How you can do is I want to print hello 10 times. Hello 10 times by using while loop. Sir, x is equal to 0 and can take, or x is equal to 1. while x are lesser than or equal to 10. While x is less than or equal to 10. Print of hello. That's all. Can you please tell, is it going to fulfill our requirement or not? Immediately you have to tell. Is it going to fulfill our requirement or not? Immediately you have to tell. Remember that. In the while loop, the most common mistake most of the people are going to do here, incrementing this count value. They are getting increment in this count value. Most of the people are always going to do very common mistake when I don't know. Print of hello, then while x is less than or equal to 10, print of hello, infinite times hello is keep on printing. The reason is x value is always 1. 1 is always less than or equal to 10. You are not incrementing x value. Remember, you are not incrementing x value. Now keep on print. That's all. Are you getting right? Keep on printing. That is the bigger problem. You have the infinite loop. Okay. Now I stopped by using Control C. Okay. How you can compulsory here? X is equal to x plus 1. 1 minute. So here take a bit very special care. X is equal to x plus 1. Yes, if you are not taking this increment or decrement operation, then it's not going to work. Remember this one. Now have a look once. Hello. Have you observed? This is by using for loop. This is by using while loop, sir. While loop is always based on some condition. But in the case of while loop, please make sure take special care while performing increment and decrement operations. A bit dangerous thing. Most of the people are always going to forget because of the loop may enter into infinite loops. Getting right? Next, one more very common mistake. This mistake especially for the people who are coming from other languages. Can I replace this line with x plus is equal to 1? X plus is equal to 1 is equal to 1. Can you please tell, is it a valid or not? Yes, it is a value. Next, another common mistake, sir. Another common mistake most of the people are going to do. X plus plus. Can I take x plus plus? X plus plus means x is equal to x plus 1. X is equal to x plus 1. X plus plus 1 means x is equal to x plus 1. Okay? Take special care. There is no such type of increment and decrement operators. Increment and decrement operators are not available in Python. Remember this one. Increment and decrement operators not available in the Python. Okay, in other languages available, but either you have to take either like this or this only. But this approach is not going to work. Any doubt? Getting right? How the while loop is going to work? Next, how the for loop is going to work? What is the syntaxes for that? Okay, compulsory. You people should have clear clarity, right? Next, and after that, even nested loops concept is also available. Okay, nested loops concept is also available. We have to take care. Can you please spell out? Not is not allowed for loops. Not means what? Here condition something like. Yes, obviously, wherever condition is there only you can use not operator. But here it always talks about sequence. Here it is allowed for I. If it is taken not in range of, then obviously yes, it's acceptable for I in. Let me take 1 minute. It is not allowed, it seems. Can you please observe? Yeah, that's all. You can't. For I in, for loop is always talks about I. Not in is invalid. By mistake, if you are trying to take not in, just like our normal, it is invalid. 1 minute. Even initializer also, Manoj. Getting even I value is initializer also. It is for in the for loop compulsory we require to use suppose let me take it is the meaningless Vinod. Even it is the list also. Even it is the list also. For I not in, no, it is not. For every element, okay, for each element present in the sequence is the terminology. For element not in, not in means what is that? It is the for loop. It is not if condition. If for this element not in, if condition you require to use, not for loop. You know, getting right? Yeah. That's it. I hope everyone can able to understand clearly, right? So what the syntax is for while loop, what the syntax for loop, you should have clarity. Next, sometimes we can write loop inside another loop. We can write loop inside another loop. Such type of loops are nothing but what? Nested loops. Nested loops. Such type of loops are called nested loops. It is also possible, right? For I in range of 3. For I in range of 3 means do you know? For I in range of 3, I value is 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2. Okay, like print here just as a symbol. I'm taking some 20, 30 times. I'm taking as a symbol. Next, for j in range of 3, sir. For j in range of 3, sir, print of j value. Print of j value. Like print of, okay, like I'm taking. That's all. Print of as a symbol another 30 times. Another 30 times. Do you know what will happen is, sir, this loop, what is the possible values for I? Can you please confirm? What are the possible values for I? I 0, 1, 2 means 3 times after loop is going to execute. Next 3 times what it will do? This is the body. So first time what it's going to do, sir? It will print as a symbol 30 times. And then this for loop is going to execute. What this for loop is going to do? It is going to print j value. J value means 0, 1, 2. After completing this for loop, yes, here again as a symbol 30 times it is going to consider. So now this is only for one I value. Like that 3 times it will be there. Like that 3 times it will be there. Okay. Now observe carefully. Are you in the position? This is the first time. This is the second time. This is the third time, like this, right? Are you getting? So inner loop for every I, inner loop is keep on executing. For every outer value, inner loop is keep on executing. So this type of syntaxes also will be there. Don't worry. So do you know pattern examples? In our regular sessions, we covered pattern examples based on this nested loops concept. Clear, right? That's all. This is about take a bit special care about infinite loops. Take a bit special care about okay, nested loops concept, right? Okay, now, sir, even transfer statements also. Okay, we require to discuss transfer statements. Okay, this part I will discuss in the next session. Maybe some people. Sir, print n1 is n2. N1 double equal to N2, N1 like that. Sir, can you please tell what is the answer we are going to get? What answer we will get? Have you remembered, right? So false, first time is the false, but in all remaining cases, true, true, true. False followed by true, true, true itself is the answer. Okay? Like just which of the following is the valid operator precedence order? Which of the following is the valid operator precedence order? Can you please tell? Exponents. Parenthesis, no, parenthesis, yeah, parenthesis, Exponents, unary, positive, negative, multiplication, division, correct. Sir, this one is the correct answer. Correct, right? Yes, it is the correct answer. Okay, well, yes. Next one, bool A is equal to bool of. Okay, A is equal to bool of. B is equal to empty list, empty tuple, empty range, empty dictionary. Like, sir, which of the following, which of the above variables represent true? Which of the above variables represent true? True. So all variables represent true. ABCD, like, none of the variables represent true. Correct. Excellent, man. Now, sir, here have you observed A is equal to 3, B is equal to 5, A plus is equal to 2 power 3, A plus is equal to, next, A minus is equal to B division by 2 by 3 print of A. Have you remembered, right? So in the last somewhere we covered. Can you please confirm what the output we are going to get? Hey, now you should not tell wrong answer. Already we practiced. A is equal to A plus 2 power 3. A plus 2 power 3 means 3 plus 8. 3 plus 8, 11. A value will become 11. Next, A is equal to A minus B floor division 2 floor division 3. B floor division 2 floor division 3. B floor division 2 floor division 2 means 5 by floor division 2 means 2 floor division 3 means 2 floor division 3 means 0. So A value will become 11. Correct, right? Can you please tell at last print A? What is the value we are going to get? 11. Correct. Okay, if you want you can cross check again. Okay, don't worry. Just a simple mathematics only. You know already how to answer. Okay. Next, you are developing a Python application for your company. A list named employees contain 500 employee names. In which cases we will get index error while accessing employee data? Yes. In which cases we will get index error while accessing employee data? Okay. So in which cases we will get none? Because the reason slice operator never going to raise error. Okay. Like next, A is equal to 21. B is equal to 6, print A by B, A floor division B, A percentage B. A by B, 21 by 6, 6 3s are 3 jar. Okay, like 18 plus 30, 3.5. First one 3.5, second one 3, third one sir, third one, what is the answer? 3.5, 3 is the answer. Correct. Next, result is equal to, what is the result value? 2 into like, do you know, have you remembered, right? Highest precedence goes to, okay, parenthesis, highest precedence goes to parenthesis, that's why, what the thing we are going to get, what is the thing we are going to get here? Highest precedence goes to parenthesis, like, so 3 plus 4 will become 7. Next, 3 power 3 will become 27. Okay. So now next precedence goes to sir, this is star operator. So 7 power 2 is nothing but 49. Okay, 49. Next, 2 into 49 means 98. 98 minus. What about its value? Can you please tell? 98 minus. Okay, 98 minus 81. Okay, we covered already this example, right? So obviously the correct answer is 17. Okay, just in the classes we covered. Yeah, you are developing a list of named last 3 being company. Which of the following represents only management employees? Right? So only management employees. -3 colon. Employee of 497, all the above, all of these are getting all of these represent like this, right? Okay, well, so now next one, so result is equal to 8. Okay, floor division 6%, 5, sir, power 3, print the result. What about its value, sir? Print the result. What about its value? So first this one will be evaluated 8. Next one, this one will be evaluated floor division 1. Next, 1%, 5 is nothing but 1. 1 plus 8 means 9. 9 minus 2 means 7. Sir, which one is the correct answer? 7. Okay, now this one also you people aware. Sir, this is the very important for the exam. Please make sure you should aware. 10, 20, 30, 40. Yeah, numbers is false, false. So first one false, false. Next time true, true. False, false, true, true is the answer. False, false, true, true itself is the answer. Okay. Next x is equal to Durga, y is equal to Durga. Result is equal to condition. Print of result. Can you please tell? Result is equal to condition. Print of result. For which of the following condition true will be printed to the console? X is not y, x is not y, x is not equal to y, x is y, x is less than y. Sir, can you please tell what is the answer? X is y. X is y. Which of the following expression will generate max value? 8 by 3 into 4. 8 by 3 into 4. Okay, 8 by 3 into 4 means 8 by 3. Okay, its value only. So 3 2s are 3 2s are 8 by 3. 2s are again 3 point. Sir, 8 by 3 by 4. What about its value, sir? 8 by 3. 8 by 3 into 4. 8 by 3 into 4. So 8 by 3 means 2.6666, 2.66 and so on into 4. Maybe some 10 point something. Okay, don't worry. 10 point some 64 or something like you are going to get. You are going to get, sir. 10 point like. But the second one, if you consider 8% 3 into 4. 8% 3 means 2 is the remainder. 2 into 4 8. 8 floor division 3. 8 floor division 3. 2 into 4 8. 8 minus 3. 8 minus 3 into 4 minus value minus 4. So obviously which one is the correct? Max value, sir? A itself is the max value. It's going to contain. Sir, which of the following are valid ways to access mango? To access mango, it is the list. Apple, banana, carrot, mango. To access mango. List of -1 itself is the valid. List of -1 itself is the valid. List of 0, 1, 2, 3. List of 3 itself is the valid. Sir, next Python is easy. Python is easy. S1 plus is easy. Okay, I remember this answer because I covered already in the last sessions. Okay, S1 correct, right? Is easy. Friends, correct? What is the result? Is easy. Okay, like we covered. N1 is equal to like N1 N2 like is operator meant for reference comparison, double equal operator meant for content comparison. Here content wise the same but reference wise not same. False followed by true itself is the answer. False or true. Next, A is equal to 1, B is equal to. So which of the following expression results -4? Can you please observe that? Which of the following expressions results -4? Please tell. Which expressions results -4? Okay, if you consider first one, A plus B means 3 floor division, C into D, 3 floor division, okay, C into D means 24, 3 floor division 24 means 0 is the answer. B plus C by A by D, B plus C means 6 floor division, A percentage D. So which one is the correct answer? Please confirm. Already all these things we covered. Not required to use my mind. You require to evaluate. Can you please confirm what will be the correct answer? Can I use the word C? So A plus B means 3 floor division D, 3 floor division D means 3 minus C. 3 floor division D means 0 minus 4. Okay, so C is the correct answer. Can you please tell what? Which of the following represent false? Only C is going to represent false. Only C itself is going to represent false. Okay, because all the remaining are no. Next subjects, Java, Python, SAP, more subjects, extra subjects is equal to more subjects. So print in which true will be printed to the console. We observed, right? Same terminology. Okay, in which case, so subjects, more subjects, and then extra subjects. So anyway, double equal operator always returns true. Double equal operator always returns true. Next, extra subjects and more subjects point into the same object. Extra subjects and more subjects point into the same object. That's right. Any other? Can you please confirm any other? Only these two, correct, right? Yeah. Next. So, which of the following snippet will produce output boy, cat, dog? Boy, cat, dog, dog. This is my required output, sir. Which of the following will produce boy, cat, dog? So, apple for x in L, if x of length is not equal to 3, not equal to 3 print, no. L is equal to, for x in L print, no. Next, L1 is equal to 1 colon, means this one is going to print boy, cat, dog, correct? Next, here also, if length is equal to 3, like this. Okay? Now, sir, have you observed? Sometimes check boxes are coming, sometimes radio buttons are coming. But anyway, in our original Microsoft exam, drop down, drag and drop, next drop, select from drop down, those things also will be there. Take a bit special care. But here that support is not there. That's why up to this I can able to show. You are writing a Python program. You require to handle data types properly. Consider the code segment. A is equal to 10 plus 20, 10 plus 20, 10 into 3. Identify the types of A, B, and C. A is of int type, B is a string type, C is a string type. Okay, A is the correct answer. A is of int type, B is of string type, and C is also of string type, right? Okay, next. Acroad, apple, tomato. Which of the following print cat to the console? Regarding cat to the console. Cat, A, x of 1 followed by y of 0, z of 0. Correct? Correct or not? Which of the following represent cat? Which of the following won't print? Which of the following won't print cat to the console? Sir, this one is going to print cat to the console. Next, x of 2 plus, it is not going to print cat to the console, I am sure. X of 2. Okay, x of minus 5 means, sir, here, do you know, minus 5 means this one only. Oh, so only this one is not going to print. Not going to print. Oh, take a bit special care, man. So, you are writing a Python program to read two int values from the keyboard and print the sum. Which of the following code we have to write at line 1 to print the sum of given numbers? Okay? Which of the following is the correct to find the sum of given numbers, to print the sum of given numbers? Okay? I hope this is the correct answer. Yes. Okay, like A is equal to 15, B is equal to 5, print A by B. 15 by 5, 15 by 5, 0.0, 33, 3.0. Next, A is equal to bool of 0, B is equal to bool of 3, 0.5, 0.0, 0.0. Which variables represent true? Obviously, true means B, C represent true. B, C. 0.0, 0 represent false. AD represent false. Excellent. Now code segment 1, code segment 2, code segment 3. Code segment 1, C1 is equal to A1 into B1. Sir, this question is important. A1, 10 into 3. 10 into 3 means 10 into 3, string type. Next, 10 by 3 means float type. Next, 10, it is also float type. String float. Yes, can I use this word? String float. Yes. Okay. Next, in which of the following cases we will get the same result? 11 by 3. Its value is 3.66. 3 power 1, 3. 13, floor division 4, 3. 23, percentage 5, 3. In which of the following cases we will get the same result? Can I use these three things? Yes, good. A is equal to 1, B is equal to 3, C is equal to 5, D is equal to 7. In which of the following cases result is 0? In which of the following cases result value is 0? Result is equal to a percentage b minus 1. A percentage b 1 percentage 3 minus 1 means 0. Correct. Next a minus b floor division d. B floor division d. B floor division d. 3 by 7. Its value is 0. Its value is 0. 3 floor division 7. Its value is 0. A minus a 1 minus 0 1. A power d. A power d. 1 power d means here also 0. 0. C. Next a plus b into 2. It no. So a list employees 600 employees names, the last 3 being company management. You need to slice the employees to display all employees excluding management. Which 2 code segments will be used? Sir, very important question for the exam. Exam, please. Which one is the correct answer? Which is the correct answer? Employees of which 2 until excluding employees. Excluding employees we require to consider. Excluding employees we require to consider. Okay, this one and this one is the correct answer. Next, a is equal to 5, b is equal to 2, c is equal to d is equal to x is equal to y. If condition valid, otherwise invalid. So which expression to print valid to the console? To print valid to the console, which condition we have to take for if instance valid? What is the x value? A plus b into c. A plus b into c. 5 plus 20, 25, 25. What is the y value? B by d, B by d, 10 by 1, 10 only. A plus 15. So 25, 15. So x greater than y. X greater than y. Okay. In this case, valid will be printed to the console. Correct? Can you please? Age is equal to 0, minor is equal to false, name is equal to a. The types of age, minor, name and variables respectively. Age is the int type, minor is Boolean type, name is string type. Int bool str type. Okay, well. Next, S is equal to Python is easy. S1 is equal to S of 6 colon minus 4. Okay, length of S2. To print 2 to the output. Which code we have to insert at line 1? To print which code we have to insert at line 1. At line 1. Okay. So which code we require to insert at line 1? Remember that. So just observe that Python is very easy. S1 is equal to S of 6 colon minus 4. Print of length of S2. Sir, can you please spell out what is the answer we are going to get in this case? Please confirm. What will be the answer? We have to remove the spaces present at beginning of the string, present at end of the string. Have you observed? 6 colon minus 4. 6 colon minus 4 means 6 colon minus 4 means this is the place. Correct. 6 colon minus 4 means this is the place, right? So now at the beginning spaces, end spaces we require to take. Beginning spaces, end spaces we require to take means strip is the answer. Yes, correct. X is equal to, yes, have you observed? Result is equal to print result, sir. Print result. Sir, just you may ask for paper. You may ask for paper, sir. So don't worry in the exam. X is equal to 8, y is equal to 10. X is equal to 8. First which thing will be evaluated? Highest precedence will goes to sir this exponent operator. That's why 4 it will be placed. Next precedence will goes to sir like x. So floor division 3. 8 by 3 means 2, sir. Next one after that 2 into 3 means 6, sir. 6 by 2. 6 by 2 means 3.0. 6 by 2 means 3.0. 3.0. Next y percentage 4. Y percentage 4 means 2, sir. 2. 10 by 4. 10 percentage 4. So obviously 5.0 is the answer. Okay. 5.0 itself is the answer. Okay. Next up. Sir, consider the how old were you at the time of joining? At the time of joining, how old are you today? At the time of joining, how old are you today? Which of the following code is valid to print congratulations message? Okay, to print congratulations message, which of the following is the valid code? Print congratulations on. Sir, can you please tell which one is the correct answer? Int end, int start, like this, right? So obviously itself is the correct answer. Next, weight is equal to 62.4, zip is equal to value is equal to plus. Which of the following weight, zip, value variables are respectively? Which types? First one, float, string, float. Float, string, float itself is correct. Next, E is equal to enter a number for the expression. Enter a number for the expression. Okay, here just observe, you are writing a Python program that evaluates an arithmetic expression. The expression is described, yeah, B is equal to A multiplied by negative 1, negative 1, negative 1, and then raised to second power, where A value will be the B is the result. Okay, there is one small mistake is there. Actually, B is equal, A. Enter number for the expression, correct? Next, which of the following is the valid expression for the given requirement? Already I told, right? Already discussed. Sir, B itself. Sir, this bit compulsory you have to keep in your mind. Okay, A, B, C, D. Next, like this part also we discussed. This part also we discussed, right? List of S, E, F. First A, B, and then space C, D, and then E, F. Next, so just I'm showing. So it's how to use this simulator. Numbers is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40. X is equal to 0. In which of the following cases 10 will be printed to the console? In which of the following cases 10 will be printed to the console? Take a bit very special care. Indentation gone. Are you getting? Indentation gone. That's why we require to take a bit special care. Here indentation gone. Okay. Now just assume that these two lines will be there. These two lines will be there like properly. Okay. Can you please spell out what is the numbers is equal to? Numbers is equal to X is equal to 0. So for I, in which of the following cases 10 will be printed to the console? 10 will be printed to the console. For I in tuple, for I in 30, 40, 50. If I in numbers, X is equal to X plus 10. X is equal to X plus 10. Here do you know 30, 40, 2 times X value will be incremented, then obviously it will become 20. So next, X is equal to, if I not in numbers only like 5 will be there. So for I in numbers, X is equal to, so here 10 will be printed. B is not correct answer because I want to get a 10. But in the case of B, we are going to get only 5 because only 50 is not there. If the 50 is not there, if I is not in numbers, X is equal to X plus 5. So X value will be incremented only once. Okay. Next, C. So if I in numbers, how many common elements are there? 30, 40, 50. Here 10, 20, 30, 40. How many common elements are there? Narayan, how many common elements are there? 2 common elements are there. Then X value will be incremented 2 times. That's why. So it will become 10. Next up. For I in 30, 40, 50, if I not in numbers, X is equal to like, if I not in numbers, X is equal to, so only not in numbers means only one number is not there. And X value will be incremented 10. Okay, that's all. So this is 38. Yes, the result is equal to A minus B into C. The above expression is equivalent to A minus B into C. It's correct. Next, first B into C will be evaluated, followed by addition, and then followed by subtraction. No, first B into C will be evaluated, followed by subtraction, and then addition. Are you getting in which order the things are going to be executed? Like this they are asking. Next, A is equal to 2, A plus is equal to make A value as a 9, which expression we have to take at line 1? A value already 3. A value already 3. Here it will become 5. Here it will become 6. Here it will become A minus 2, means 3 minus 1. Here like to make A value at the 9. To make A value at the 9, which you think is the correct like this, right? So finish a test. Yes, finish a test. Congratulations. We got 40 out of 40. 20 minutes time we took. Next, review questions. Like, sir, here just for every question, even answers also we are keeping. For every question, answers also. Just here the following. Here just a small formatting things are there. Our team is working. Mostly by today evening, the things are going to be clear. Okay, here just there are the formatting kind of thing. So it is not our own exam engine. Okay, it is from Udemy. Okay, but anyway, some small customizations are required. Yeah, we are developing this exam engine. I mean, this course we are going to launch in the Udemy. So mostly tomorrow or day after tomorrow I will make it available. Sir, for all of you, I will share, sir, this link with my special coupon code so that happily you can write the exams. Yes, Narayan, command line arguments also there. Okay, here just have you observed, right? Here this is the bit. What is the answer? What is the answer? Like we covered already 5.0. But here have you observed explanation? How you can able to understand this one? That's why to fix this issue, our team is working. Line breaks, like everything, we have to make it available. Just 1 or 2 questions, formatting things also there. Just we will. Mostly by today or tomorrow you will get access for this. Happily you can write the exams. Almost every topic wise we are going to plan for the exam. Just within week span all the questions by default will be completed. Okay, right, sir? That's all. Just my intention is I want to show for you people. Okay, that's. Now let me start our next continuation topic. Is it helpful, right? Yes, friends. Is this exam engine helpful, right? Yes, definitely you can practice more. Even for my Java things also, it is there already. OCJA, the people who are planning for OCJA. Okay, like yeah. So in the last sessions we completed already. Sir, what is we completed already about sir, operators, data types, like that, right? Sir, the next cinema, what we have to take, input and output statements. Okay, input and output statements. So this is our next cinema, right? What we have to take care, what we require to take about this input and output statements, that's what I will discuss. Yeah. Sir, we have to write the exam any specific time. Where? Is it original exam? Or you are taking these practice exams? Tirumalesu. Is it original exam? Practice exam anytime, 24 hours, anytime you can write the exam. Okay, now let me talk about input and output statements. Input and output statements, right? So very simple. Reading, how to read input from the keyboard. How you can read input from the keyboard. Of course, it's not regular class, so not required to start from the scratch. Okay, very simple, sir. If you want to read the input from the keyboard, then we require to use what? Input function. Okay, remember that input function. Enter name, something like input function. So this input function return type is always what? Input function return type is always what? Can you please tell? str type. If you want to convert into numbers and so on, then we require to use typecasting functions. Remember that. Then we require to use typecasting functions, right? Okay. So something like enter two numbers and print sum. Enter two into values and print the sum. This is about my requirement, right? So if you want to enter two numbers and print the sum, first I will ask, sir, number 1, n1 is equal to input r, enter first number, enter first number, we have to take, enter first number, next enter second number, like, enter second number, like. But here the problem is, sir, it's always available in the string form. That's why compulsory we require to use int. Either at this you can use, or at the time of calculating sum you can use, no problem at all. But make sure compulsory we require to typecast if it is not string type. If you want to handle any other type like that, this is what you should take care. This is one area. Already we covered multiple points, multiple examples related to this issue. Already we discussed it, right? So the second thing, what you people should be aware. The second thing, sir, here anyway, if you are going to pass int value, you can typecast to int type. If you are going to pass float value, you can typecast to float type. If you want to pass, bool value, then we can typecast to the bool. But anyway, while using bool, we have to take a bit very special care. I will explain one small example. Okay, bool value, like we have typecasting functions are there, sir. Complex anyway, not required to use in our exam sector. Next, one more thing. Sometimes I may enter list. Sometimes I may enter tuple. Sometimes I may enter dicta like. I want to convert the string, the provided string into list or tuple or dictionary. Sir, internally, which type it is going to represent? Can you please typecast? Can you please convert into the corresponding type? If you want to do that, common global function, eval function we require to use. If I use eval function, the biggest advantage is it will convert into corresponding type automatically. We are not required to call specific typecasting function. It is the global typecasting function. It is going to evaluate. It is the global typecasting function. Remember this one. Eval itself is global typecasting function. This is what you should aware. Suppose here best example. Here I'm taking, sir, just x is equal to input r, enter something. I don't know what thing you are going to enter. Sir. Eval. Can you please evaluate the given expression and convert it into corresponding type? Sir, print the type of x. Print the type of x is, sir, type of x. Just I'm trying to print, sir. The type of x is right. Now observe a bit very carefully about what output we are going to get in this case, sir. Okay, py test.py. Enter something. Okay, just I want to enter 10 or I want to enter 10 plus 20. Perfect. It is going to evaluate 10 plus 20 is the 30. The type is int type. Regarding the type of x is int type. Sir, if it is going to, sir, what I want to take 10 floor division 3. 10 floor division 3. It is the int type. 10 by 3. It is the float type. Regarding float type. Next, enter something. Now I'm taking 10, 20, 30. It is the list. Regarding, it is the list type. Automatically, it can able to recognize 10, 20, 30. Automatically, it is going to recognize. It will recognize itself is the tuple, sir. Any doubt? Friends, are in the position to understand, right? Okay, this is so global eval function and input function compulsory. You should aware. You should aware clearly, right? Okay. Well, next thing what I have to discuss, right? Eval function and these input functions already we covered. Next, one more thing is there. Yes, we have to take a bit very special care. Yes, while using the inputs, what it means is, okay, like Next, enter two numbers can be assigned to values using eval. Enter two numbers, we can no chance. It is eval is always going to evaluate into a single. Eval is always going to eval into a single. Next, if you can able to convert into Janardhan by using eval, if you can able to convert into the list, acceptable, no problem at all. Okay. Next, there is one more small thing you have to aware, sir. Is it possible to read multiple values from the keyboard or not? Is it possible to read multiple values from the keyboard or not? Have you remembered, right? Somewhere we covered this type of terminology. So just observe that input R, enter three numbers. Enter three numbers. I'm taking, sir. This total thing will be available in a string style. Even though I enter 10, 20, 30, this total is available in a single string style. Remember this one, in a single string style. That thing I have to split according to space. That thing I have to split according to space. According to space like this, right? Okay. Next, once we split according to space, now it will become a list. 10, 20, 30, it will become a list. Do you know? But this list contains string values only. Okay? This list contains string values only. Then what I have to take? Sir? For each x in this. So what you require to take? Int of x I have to take. For each x. Now, do you know, like this we have to take it's a list. Now this total L like this, right? That's all. So take very special care. Take a bit very special care. First step, sir, enter three numbers. These three numbers will be available as a single string. Whenever we are using split function, now it will be converted into a list. Now for each element in this list, can you please typecast into intertype? Now with that, can you please create a list? Now L contain 10, 20, 30 int values instead of string values like this, right? 10, 20, 30 int values instead of string values, like you should aware one thing. Next, instead of this, sir, tuple list unpacking concepts are available. X, Y, Z. Like here you can take directly. Now unpacking is going to be happen. First value will be assigned to the X, second value will be assigned to the Y, third value will be assigned to the Z. Okay. Print of, assume that the sum. Print of, assume that the sum is X plus Y plus Z like this. Perfect like itself is going to be acceptable. Any doubt? Can you please tell what is these concepts are comprehension concept? Do you know comprehension concept? We covered in our regular sessions very clearly about this type of style. Okay, even sometimes these type of comprehensions also you can see, sir. Enter three numbers 10, 20, 30. Okay, the sum 60. Okay, now enter three numbers 100, 200, 300. The sum is 600. The sum itself is the 600 like this, right? Clear, right? Yes, this is just like next, and after that, very rare we may have this type of requirements also. Okay, where we can use end attribute. Next, and after that, end attribute. Where we require to use end attribute, like end attribute. Next, separator attribute, like just matter of two minutes. Just observe that. Okay. Here in what we call file IO, I mean input or output, we are not going to learn anything because as we learned already in detail. Okay, just only practice bits. Just let me review the theory. Yes, Narayan. Here just observe, just observe that. Here just I'm trying to take print 10, 20, 30, 40. Can you please tell what is the output we are going to get now? 10 space 20 space 30 space 40, like this we are going to get. Okay, 10 20 30 40 we are going to get, sir. Sir, now I don't want space. I don't want space. I want some other symbol, comma I want, or otherwise some comma I want. Then automatically, can you please tell what we have to take? Separator is equal to just the comma, like this, right? 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40, like this we are going to get. Can you please observe the output difference? Default the separator is the space, but if you don't want a space, then automatically you can specify a CP attribute, right? Sir, comma I don't want, hyphen I want, comma I don't want, hyphen I want. Then automatically 10 hyphen 20 hyphen 30 hyphen 40, like this we are going to take. Any doubt? Any doubt? A CP attribute, whenever we are printing multiple values in the same line, what is the separator between these values? Then we should go for then we should go for space. Then we should go for a CP attribute, right? The default is the space. The default is the space. Correct. Okay. If you don't want space, like next is the default for split also space only. Split function, the default is always space. Okay, like, sir, what is the next? Here, see, if I can take, suppose I want to print like this. I want to print like 10, okay, 10, 20, 30, 40. I'm trying to print, sir. Then it is going to print how many lines? Can you please tell? The output is going to come in how many lines? How many lines? 4 lines. So because every print at the end, default new line character is there. At the end, the new line character is there. That's why. So 10, 20, 30, 40, like new line character by default will be there. It's always going to print 10, 20, 30, 40. Like I don't want a new line. I want in the same line. Then we require to use end attribute. The default value for end attribute is the new line. If you don't want a default value, okay, then you can specify any. Sir, empty means in the same line immediately it will be continued. In the same line immediately it will be continued, sir. Okay. Now, anyone, can you please guess what is the answer we are going to get now? If I can take 10, 20, 30, and then what is the output we are going to get now? Please confirm. 10, 20, 30, 40. In the middle space is there or not there? In the middle space is there or not there? Space is not there. Regarding in the middle, space won't be there. Okay. What output we are going to get, sir? Very simple. 10, 20, 30, 40. Regarding 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, space won't be there. Suppose I want a space in the middle. Then automatically, now the space by default will be considered. Okay, because I added space here. Now by default space will be considered. Okay, so this is end attribute and this is the separator attribute, right? Okay, next one more thing, just very briefly, this is also must be required to cover command line arguments. Regarding command line arguments, we have to talk about these command line arguments. You know, sometimes we may pass values from the command prompt. Sir, I'm trying to execute py test.py. Here I want to pass just like our Java command line arguments, C program command line arguments. I want to pass these values, right? So if you want to read the arguments which are coming from the command line argument, can you please tell which one we require to go for? ARGV. Someone asked about this doubt. How to read command line arguments? Okay, how you can read command line arguments? This is ARGV is the variable we require to use, sir. Okay, ARGV variable present inside, okay, sys module. Regarding present inside which module? Please confirm. ARGV variable present inside which module, sir? Sys module. That's why if you want to use ARGV, compulsory we require to use sys module. It is the mandatory. Remember that. Okay, one thing. Next, there is one more important conclusion. I want to talk. Sir, ARGV, it is a list. In the other languages like Java, it is array, string array. But it is the list. In Python, it is the list, sir. So, can you please tell here ARGV, what is the first element present inside this list? Anyone please guide? What is the first element present inside this list? Anyone, can you please guide? What the first elements are? First element, good. The first element present in this list is yes. Here this is the first element, sir. Test.py. Next second element, next third element like this. Okay, this is argv is the reference variable line. So if you want to access original command line argument, you require to take. So very simple, argv of one colon, like you can take, means that from one index onwards the remaining things. One index onwards the remaining things means 10, 20, 30. This is also a small point you people should aware. Any doubt? What is the first command line argument? The first command line argument is always, do you know, sir, is arg of 0, argv of 0 is always file name. But if you want the original command line arguments as it is, then we require to use argv of 1. That's what you should aware, sir. Okay. Simple example, a small chota example I want to take. A small example. Read 2 numbers from the keyboard. Read 3 numbers from the keyboard and print a sum. Read 3 numbers from the keyboard and print a sum. This is about my requirement, right? Or any numbers you can pass from the keyboard. Okay, like what is the way, sir? So now at the command line arguments I want to read, sir. What is the way? So from says import argv. From says import argv, like sir, sum is equal to 0, like this I'm taking, sir. Args is equal to argv 1 colon, like this. What is the reason? You know what the meaning of this one? Do you know? It is always going to provide original. For each x in args, sum is equal to sum plus x, print of sum, sir. Print of sum. Can you please confirm? Is it going to print the sum of given numbers or not? Please confirm, each and every person. Can you please tell? Is it a valid code or not? Is it valid code or not? Remember that it is not going to fulfill our requirement. I'm sure it won't, because whatever the arguments you are passing from the command prompt, these things are available in string form only. Compulsory we require to typecast into number type, int type. Okay. Now here just observe the 10, 20, 30. Immediately error we are going to get. Between string and int plus operator you can't use it. Error we are going to get. That's why compulsory what we require to take is sum is equal to sum of int of x. First convert into int type, and then plus. Okay, like what answer? Have you observed, right? 10, 20, 30, 60 is the answer. Sir, even 40, 50, 60 I'm taking, sir. Now the corresponding answer is 210 itself is the answer. So even argv, like it is also very, very important terminology. You should aware. Any doubt? Please confirm all the people are in a position to understand. You respond. So just only 2 words must be required. The word argv, and the second word is sys module argv. Next, third one, first command line argument is always file name. Second command line argument is numbers, original numbers. That's why argv of 1 it is going to play, which is the responsible to provide our original required command line arguments. Okay, that's all. This is what you people should aware clearly, right? Okay. So now the next thing what I want to discuss, of course these things are more enough. Let me go for a small practice questions from this input and output statements, right? Okay, some practice questions I will show. One minute. Let me cross check. Let me remove. 1 minute. I hope just I stopped the screen visibility. Don't worry, matter of few minutes, just 1 minute. Let me remove answers so that you can guess correctly. Yes, I prepared several questions for this. 1 minute only. One minute, I will just share the screen. So only around 12 bits, just I prepared. 10 bits I prepared. Yeah. Now can you please observe that? Can you please have a look once? You have to tell correct answers for these. Okay, you require to tell correct answers for these. The first one, sir, perform input and output operations like this. Anyway, just observe, forget about this one. You are intern for XYZ cost company. You have to create a function that calculates average velocity of the vehicle on your 2640 foot track. Okay, 2640 foot means half mile track. We require to calculate average velocity. Consider the Python code. Distance is equal to x of input. So obviously, can you please guess x means some typecasting function or not? Anyone, can you please tell some typecasting function or not? Yes. Okay. Now distance, enter distance traveled in feet. Distance miles is equal to distance by 5280. So converting that feet into miles. Next, type y, enter the time elapsed in seconds. How much time is taking? Now that time in seconds will be converted into time, into hours, number of hours. Velocity is equal to the distance miles followed by time hours. The distance miles followed by time hours. So the average velocity. So is velocity miles per hour. Okay, well. So now what here line 1 is here, line 2 is here. Okay, x, y is there. To generate the most precise output. What is the meaning of precise? What the meaning of precise output? Precise means most optimal output. Which modifications should be done at line 1 and line 2? Sir, can you please tell x should be replaced with the float, y should be replaced with the float. X should be replaced with the float, y should be replaced with the int. Next, int float, int. Okay, can you please tell which is the most precise output you require? You should not miss anything, sir. You should not miss anything. So then obviously, which one will be the correct answer? Please, most precise output. This one is the very accurate output. So obviously float. So here traveled in feet, even is telling some 14.5 feet. No problem. That 5 also should be considered. Okay. Here distance miles per time hours. Okay. Like enter the time elapsed in seconds. Sir, anyway, sir, whether it is the time, whether it is the distance, if you want to consider most optimal output, if you want, compulsory we require to consider into float. If you convert into time, the digits after the decimal point will be gone, then precise output we may not get. That's why A perfectly, A itself is the answer. Please remember this question. Into float is the not true. So distance traveled in feet, suppose he is telling 2640.5. If I'm using int, the problem is point after this one point, the digits by default will be gone. He is telling that the most precise output. So in both cases, highly recommended, better to take float. Next up, you develop a Python application for your company. You require to accept input from the user and print that information to the user screen. Okay, enter your name, line 1, print name. Enter your name, line 1, print name. At line 1, which code we have to write? Can you please tell? Name is equal to input. Input of name. Input is equal to name. Name is equal to input. Which function is the character? Which function is the character? If you want to read anything from the keyboard, then input function we require to use. Input function we require to use. So now print the name. So input function value should be assigned to name variable. Then obviously which one is the correct answer? A is the wrong. A is the wrong because parenthesis must be required. So it is also wrong because the reason is you are reading but you are not saving into name variable. So this is wrong. Then obviously which one is the correct answer? D itself is the correct answer. Remember that. Okay. Next up. So just the XYZ company has hired you an intern on the coding team that creates a e-commerce application. You must write a script that asks the user for a value. The value must be used as a whole number in a calculation, even if the user enters a decimal value. Which of the following meets this requirement, sir? Okay. Even is going to enter float value also, but it should be used as whole number only. Which one is the correct answer? So it is string type, total items string type. It is a float, means it is considered the floating point value, not a whole value. Then it is same as the first one only, no difference. So first he may enter int value or float value. Okay, first read that, and then convert into int type. Then obviously D itself is the correct answer. Next up, if the user enter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as input, which of the following will print 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 to the console? I mean 12,345 as the input, then 12,346 I want to print count plus 1. So print count plus 1 means arithmetic addition I am expecting. If arithmetic addition I am expecting, compulsory count value should be int type. So in which cases it is going to be valid? First one invalid because it is a string. Second one valid because we are converting into int type. So second is the valid. So next, what about third one? Eval, good. Eval is also valid. Eval is also valid like a count. Next, count is equal to int of, enter count value, count of plus 1. Yes. So just if the user enter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as input, which of the following will print 1, 2, 3, 4, 6? B, C, D. All the three things are going to print, sir. No problem at all. All the three things are going to print. You can use eval function, you can use int function, like all the three things by default it's going to print. Now here just observe that here B, C, D, correct. Okay. Next up, from sys module, by using which variable we can access command line arguments? ARGV, ARGS, ARGSV arguments. Can you please tell which one is the correct answer? ARGV, argument values, ARGV. Okay, like sir, given the command invocation py tester.py Durga, which of the following code prints Durga to the console? Which of the following code prints Durga to the console? Can you please observe? From sys import ARGS, print ARGS of 0. From sys import ARGS of 1. From sys import ARGV of 0, ARGV of 1. Can you please tell which one is the correct answer? D itself is the correct answer. Some people are telling B is the wrong because we require to use ARGV variable but not ARGS variable. Don't get confused. So ARGV we require to use. Next, consider the code from sys import ARGV, print ARGV of 0, and given the command invocation py test.py Durga software. Okay, what is the result? Py test.py Durga software. What is the result? Very simple. Very simple. Nothing will be there. What is the answer, sir? Okay, Durga's of test.py, index error will be thrown at runtime, import error will be thrown at runtime. Okay, maybe it is not proper import, like maybe. So which one is the correct answer, sir? Test.py. It's always going to print a test.py. Oi, why man index error? Ali, why you are expecting index error? Here, py, test.py, Durga soft. Sir, this is argv of 0. This one is argv of 1. Are you getting? This one is argv of 1. This is argv of 0. This is argv of 1. 1 like this, right? Any doubt? Okay. Can you please tell what the answer we are going to get? Can you spell out for this? Consider the code from sys. Import argv, print argv of 1 plus argv of 2. And given the command invocation py test.py 1020, what is the result? 30, 1020, index error will be thrown, import error will be thrown at runtime. Remember that. The answer by default we are going to get 1020. Tejaswani, 1020 is the answer. 1020 is the answer. What is the reason you know? Because all values from the command prompt, available in the form of string, argv of 1 plus argv of 2, 10 string plus a string means concatenation. Okay, 1020 is the answer. Next, from sys import argv, sum is equal to 0 for I in range of 2 comma length of argv. Observe very carefully, sir. 2 comma length of argv, 2 comma length of argv means 2 argv number of arguments it's going to take. Sum is equal to sum plus argv. The average value for 0 is 1.2f dot format of like this, right? Dot format of like. Sir, here do you just aware this one? A bit seems to be a bit dangerous. Sir, which of the following command invocation generates the output? This is the output must be required. The average for Durga is 20.0. The average for Durga is 20.00 is the answer I want to get. I want to get, sir. So what we are going to take? What about this one? What the meaning of this? Very simple, sir. Here what it is taking is sum is equal to 0. Okay, well, forget about this one. First analyze this possibility. For I in range of 2 length of argv means suppose if I'm passing like this, what is the length? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5. Assume that first case its value is the 5, sir. 2 to 5 means 2, 3, 4 only it is going to consider. 2, 3, 4 only it is going to consider. So how many times it is going to be repeated, sir? 3 times it is going to be repeated. So I value first 2, I value first 2, next first 2, next 3, 4. Okay, I is the 2, 3, 4. I is the 2 means, sir, this is 0, 1, 2. Perfect. 10, 20, 30. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Sum is equal to sum of float of so means this 10 plus 20 plus 30. So converted into float type and will be added. Then its value will become 60.0 in the first case. Now the average for 0 is 1 colon 2.2f. 0 means 0 replaced with argv of 1. argv of 1. argv of 1 means Durga. argv of 0 means test.py 1. So the average of Durga is okay. Now, sir, it is, what is the meaning of that is one thing replaced with like this. Sir, what is the sum value? 60. 60.0 by length of argv means 5 minus 2, 3. So 60.0 by 3, its value is 20.00 like this. But here 0.2f is there, means that after decimal point, sir, exactly 2 digits are allowed. That's why 20.0 will become 20.00. Are you able to understand? Sir, 0, this is 0 replaced with this argument. 1 replaced with this argument, second argument. But 0.2f means while considering value, please make sure after decimal point exactly 2 digits will be there. Can you please round to 2 digits? Can you please round to 2 digits? 2 digits like that. That is the meaning, sir. Now in this case, okay. In this case, what the answer? 60 by 3. Okay, well. In this case, what the answer? 30 by 2. 30 by 2, 15.00. In this case, 10 by 1, 10.00. In this case, 20 by 1, 20, no. In this case, we are going to get, sir, this is the not argv of 2. It is the argv of 1 only. That's why. So, correct answer is A. Now, have a look once, sir, for which of the following command invocations? For which of the following command invocations? Like, sir, this is for which of the following command invocations? Okay, like py, test.py, Durga, 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. Py, test.py, next Durga, 10, 20, 30. Perfect. The average for Durga is 20.0. Suppose just a 10, 20, 15. Suppose only 10. 10 only. Yeah. Suppose py test.py 20. Immediately you are going to get where is the argument? Something like. Any doubt? Clear? A bit dangerous, man. 0.2f means after decimal point 2 digits must be compulsory required. Okay, here just observe. We are developing an app in which students will provide college name and city as input. If the student provide college name as Durga Soft and city as Hyderabad, then our application has to provide the following greeting message. Welcome to Durga Soft in Hyderabad. Okay, this is about our requirement, right? Which of the following code can be used for this requirement? So student is the responsible to provide college name and city name. College name Durga Soft and city name Hyderabad. Assume if he is going to provide in this style, I want the output. So which one is the correct answer for that? So college name, enter your college name. City, enter your city. Welcome to curly brace dot format of college name comma city. Welcome to college name like. So this is okay. Seems to be acceptable. Correct, right? A option is going to fulfill our requirement. Oi, which of the following code can be used for this requirement? Seems to be A option is valid. But why B option is invalid? Because we have to use input method, input function, but not read function. Read function is not available. Next, we require to use input function, but not eval function. So eval is after completing input, we require to use eval. After completing input, we require to use eval. Okay, like. Next, this one also str, it is also invalid. Regarding str itself is also invalid, right? So obviously, which is the correct answer in this case is C. A itself is correct answer. Oi, who is asking? Narayan, eval. When the eval function is required to use, you know, right? First you have to use input function, man. Input function is always going to return some string, and then to convert that string to eval, to convert that string type to corresponding type, then we require to use eval. Clear, right? Yes, correct. In the 2.2 Python 2.7 raw input is there. Our raw input and our input, sir, both the things are same. Raw input and input, both the things are same. You know, That's all. So these are the possible questions for the exam. Just please make sure you should aware this, right. Yeah, here only 10 because all the input functions are getting all the input functions already we covered, okay, in the data types and operators. Almost there we covered 70 questions, right? There some questions already common we covered already. Okay, actually it is not perform input and output operations means it is only part, and the file IO is also at the part of the syllabus only. Have you observed? Open, close, read, write, append, existing. File IO also part of this one. There under file IO some more questions I will share. Exam is based on 3.x, not based on 2. Any doubt? Okay, just I will share this document also. If anywhere the mistakes are there, please let me know, so that it is going to be very helpful to prepare final material.